Dooby doo. Dooby dwee doo. Dwee doo dwee doo dwa. Hi guys. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Look. I'm wearing one of my hump day shirts. Look. See? Yes. Today is that day. Yeah, that's right, you guys. See? Yes, today is that day. So hello. Welcome to Happy Hour, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are doing well today. Hello, Justine. I hope you all are having a good day. Happy Wednesday to you. It is Wednesday, October. No, it's definitely not October, Eric. It is definitely September. No, it's not even September, Eric. It's not even September. It's November. I need to get it together here. I need to get it together. I hope you all are doing well. Today has been a pretty interesting day for me. The moon is in Aries, and it's funny because I thought with the moon being in Aries, me personally, I was going to be super active today, or at least I was going to want to be super active today. But what I noticed and what I had channeled for the collective today, even though I didn't talk about it today, but what I channeled for the collective today was I found that I felt like we were being, with the moon being in Aries here, it feels like whatever has been happening in terms of Mars for you, action, self-sufficiency, all that kind of energy, the realm of Mars. I feel like there's been an energy for the collective of putting certain things into practice, putting certain things into place. So like whatever may have changed, whatever may have shifted for you, whatever may have happened with like the Mars-Mercury conjunction and all that, I feel like today was like a test day, or this energy of the moon being in Aries is kind of like a test energy in terms of putting whatever it is you've learned into place, into practice, walking those steps. Hey, Varush, well, enjoy. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great evening. And so that translated for me in literally just falling back and not doing anything, because I felt like I needed to not come in and tell you guys what was going on, because it was like you needed to do it for yourselves, or you needed to be able to handle it for yourselves. And as I was thinking through that, the narrative in my head was, how are you going to just like abandon us? We need you here, like blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you're supposed to be guiding us through this. And the message or the answer to that was, but I set you up for all this. Like you're set up for this. You know what's going on. You know what it is you need to do. I can't like hold your hand through it all. You know what I mean? I dealt with a little bit of drama there, a little bit of turmoil, because being in the position that I'm in, I guess people sometimes can rely on, certain individuals like us who are guides. And sometimes, you have to just put the bird out of the nest, or you have to just let them fly. You can only take it so far. At some point, individuals are going to have to move forward and do it for themselves. So I fell back today, and I did not do any readings. I didn't. I pulled back. I allowed the collective, I allowed the energies to move as it was gonna. And that was a little bit of a challenge for me, but that was an exact alignment with what I've been learning here, because a lot of what I've been learning in terms of the realm of Mars has been to just allow myself to go with the flow, and to stop pushing things, and to allow things happen as they're going to happen. So that has been a really extreme lesson for me as I've been here in Puerto Rico over this year. So today I just kind of went with it. But the moon is in Aries, and there were some other things that actually aided that. Since we're here, why don't we take a look at the chart? Hold on. Give me just a second here. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Happy Hour. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I don't really have an agenda. It's crazy, you guys. I really don't have an agenda for the collective at this time. Like it's strange. But you know what's not strange about it, you guys? This is definitely, for me, this is definitely a reflection of what it is I learned and what it is I experienced over the Mercury and Mars conjunction. because I find myself just simply not wanting to do the things that I used to do the old stuff. I don't even want to allow myself to do the old stuff to a certain extent anymore. Like, I want to just let that be in the past and just keep moving forward with what is new for me, the new processes for me. So I've definitely been experiencing that. But since we're here, let's take a look. Let's take a gander at the chart. So this is the chart for the day. And as you can see, we do have the moon here. Oh, look, we have an eclipse. We have an eclipse, don't we? Well, we have a full moon coming. It looks like it's going to be tomorrow. As you can see, this is as of right now. So this was, this is about a few minutes ago. This was at 5:07 p.m. But as you can see, the moon is at 8 degrees of Aries right now, and it is conjuncting Uranus, right? And then it's going to be opposing the sun to like fully tomorrow. So there's that full moon tomorrow. But then also the moon is opposing Mars. So there you go. So this is exactly what we've been talking about, guys. Uranus has been retrograde through Aries. There has been a big shift, or at least a big push in changing your sense of identity, or at least there's been a massive shift, or maybe an upheaval in terms of the realm of Mars for you, because Mars does rule the sign of Aries, or the constellation of Aries. So with the moon being in Aries, conjuncting Uranus, which is driving this change for us collectively, while simultaneously not only opposing the sun, but also opposing Mars, which is at the very end of Libra here, as you can see. This is like the universe taking us and saying, and setting us down and saying, okay, now go do it. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you had to take any sort of action. It's not like you had to take action, but it was, at least with the moon representing your subconscious mind, this is definitely an energy of at least being having this process, or having this change as an underlying feeling for you. So for some of us, maybe it didn't constitute into action. Maybe it didn't constitute in doing something new or different, but it may have translated into how you thought differently, you felt differently. Maybe you saw things from a different perspective, or you understand things from the new perspective that you've developed over this time. Okay, so take it as it resonates, guys. But when I did end up looking at the chart today, that's kind of what I saw. So so I went with the flow. I allowed myself to do it. Cheers. So anyway, happy Wednesday, guys. I hope you're all doing well. I am available for a single question reading. If you would like to get a single question reading, I am available for that. I'm just going to hang out with you guys for a little bit right now. I seriously don't have an agenda. If you guys want to do like a little bit of a collective reading, we can do that in regards to whatever it is you want, or I can just pull cards for the collective. I wasn't feeling inspired to pull anything other than the tarot here. So I have 2 tarot decks that I'm going to use for messages here. But hi, guys. How is everyone? Talk to me here. It's so quiet. You guys are so quiet. Although, hi, Jessica. Hi, Caroline. But see, like, I understand. I understand being quiet. Wanting to be quiet. I haven't really wanted to. I get it. I totally get it. Totally get it. It's weird, you guys. The more that I'm in this position, the less and less I actually want to be out in. Hi, Shanna. The less and less I actually want to be out in public. I needed to go to the store today, and I usually am really like excited, really gung-ho to go out and like do my adulting and go get groceries and this, that, and the third, but I just did not want to do it today. Like, it got to the point where I ended up taking a nap, and I woke up at like 4:30 and was like, damn it, I really should go to the store. So I literally dragged my ass out of bed and went down to the store. But I don't even want to do that right now. It's so crazy. That's how you're feeling, a hermit. Yeah, okay, so all right, at least it's a collective thing. But I will say that I'm glad that I trusted my intuition and went to the store that I went to, because I walked in and it's holiday season, right? So I walked in and they've got all of their like holiday baked goods right on display out front. And normally I don't pay attention to any of that because I'm gluten intolerant. I'm also corn intolerant, so I can't eat a lot of those baked goods anyway. But they did have one thing, you guys. And that one thing is flan. I am obsessed with flan. Specifically, cheese flan is my favorite, flan de queso. But I love me some flan. And I'm normally used to, hi Niz, I'm normally used to getting like single servings from the bakery down the block. But I was at the grocery store and it was like a big metal container of a whole vanilla flan. And you guys, the moment I picked that up, I saw it, I picked it up, I drove my ass home, and before I did anything else, I had a few bites of that flan, and it was delicious. And now I'm kind of scared because it is so dangerous for me to know that I can go down to Econo and get a whole flan for $6. Extremely dangerous. Niz, you feel like you're changing drastically. You moved into hermit mode big time, getting lots of messages about how you must really believe in yourself and the universe, etc. Okay, Niz, I'm getting those same exact messages. Those same exact messages. Like, it's crazy how much I'm being led to really believe in myself and believe in the universe. And it's so funny because I'm noticing how things are improving. I'm watching things grow, and I'm really starting to, ever since May of 2021, I've been on this collision course for those of you that are on Patreon and know what I'm talking about. But I've been on this crash course with the universe in terms of learning about patience and divine timing and surrender. And now it's gotten to the point where all I like, there was a moment today, you guys, where I wanted to do nothing, absolutely nothing, but just sit around and surrender to the universe. Sit around and allow myself to just daydream and be happy, just focus on being happy and just literally just sitting outside and enjoying nature, enjoying the cats with me. And like, I wanted to do nothing but just surrender to the universe and wait and just sit there and be and wait until the moment that I feel inspired or I felt inspired to do something. And I have never been able to say in my life up until this point, I have never been able to say that that is exactly what I wanted to do. Anytime I would say I want to sit down and meditate and relax, I would get antsy. I would get dreamy. I would do, well, not necessarily dreamy, but I would get antsy and I would want to do things and this, that, and the third. I don't want to do anything any longer unless I feel inspired by spirit. And that makes me sound kind of like a religious nut or like a religious fanatic or something like that. I don't know. It just, but I don't want to move unless spirit moves me. At least that's how I felt today. And that could absolutely be an effect of, this whole Mars energy. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting, you guys. Niz, I was actually thinking about you earlier today because with the moon being in Aries, I was wondering how this was affecting you. And you were actually one of the people that popped into my head. Hi, R. You were one of the people, part of the narrative that popped into my head being like, you can't just leave us out here to do everything. Like, what am I supposed to do? It's like, no, girl. I said, we talked about this. Let's do this. Not to say that you would actually say that, but I did think about you at one point today and be like, I wonder how she's doing with this. Jessica says, same here. Taking the leap is what you've been telling yourself. Yeah. And with everything that's been going on in the collective, everything that's been going on in the world lately, I personally feel like there is a drastic change that's coming. And that doesn't have to have anything to do with me being psychic or me being able to channel energies and do readings for people and tell you accurately what's going on behalf of spirit or the energies surrounding you. That's me logically looking out in the world, Thank you, R. I love it too. That's me logically looking out into the world and observing things that are happening and observing how things are going objectively and saying, oh, no, 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 something has got to give. Something's got to change here. So, with that said, with me feeling like I think it's kind of dangerous, don't you think? It's kind of dangerous to know or to be able to feel like this because this is kind of the reason why we don't This is kind of the reason why we, excuse me, I'm sorry if I just burped in your ear, but this is kind of the reason why we don't, when we cross the veil of forgetfulness, like spirit doesn't tell us everything. Like I know it's a challenge for me because I know everything is drastically changing in the world and I'm already in the energy of the new. So it's hard for me to engage with the old stuff when I'm already in this new energy. You know, I'm already in this new time frame, this new mindset. Baruch says that her moon is in Aries and you definitely feel like you're going to move when spirit tells you to move. Yep, F everything else. Yep, that's exactly it. That's how I feel. Niz, how funny. It's been a struggle. Talked to the moon last night and I was asked, how much faith do you have in yourself and your own design? Oh my God, Niz, it's so scary how in alignment we are because that's exactly what I'm going through. That's exactly what I'm experiencing. That's pretty freaking awesome. You know, I'm really liking this whole podcast feel here of me just sitting here talking to you guys. This is actually pretty cool. Of course, if anyone would like a reading, you're more than welcome to get one. Let's read it. Let's pull some cards. Since we didn't do morning coffee today, let's pull some cards for the collective for today. Welcome to Happy Hour, you guys. If you're enjoying this and you haven't done so already, please smash that like button for me, yeah? How many shuffles? 4. Okay, 4 shuffles. 1. You asked to remove what blocks me from believing in miracles. Beautiful, Niz. I love that. This is 2. Okay. We have 1 card so far. And it's the Page of Wands. That makes sense. This is 3. And this is 4. You know, there's been a really interesting phenomenon that's been happening for me lately. I'm really, even though I live here in, oh, okay, Varouche, it was good to see you. We'll see you later. Yeah, make sure to come back for the reading. But I live in Puerto Rico. I have for the last year and a half. I moved from New York, born and raised in Westchester, New York. And I always experience the seasons. And this year, and I think it's because of how my sensitivity to energy has expanded. But this year, I am literally feeling fall happen, even though I'm down here on a tropical island in the Caribbean. I literally feel fall happening. Like it's so weird because I feel it the most when I look at my cats. Like when we're sitting outside basking in the garden back there, and I just gaze at them, you know, appreciating them being with me and just feeling the love that's flowing. And I get these images of being in the Northeast during fall. It's almost like it's so crazy. Like, and it happens the strongest when I look at Jinx and Orion because I think about, you know, being up there and sitting out in the woods with them and like going exploring because they follow me everywhere. Like Orion will come in and beg me to come outside with him, which I'm finding is a really good thing because it's like it's giving me a reason to go outside. But it's been such an interesting phenomenon. I've never experienced that. I've never experienced it so strongly before. But anyway, so for the collective right now, we have the Page of Wands. So a new environment, but I'm hearing a change in identity is definitely what's flowing here for the collective. And then overall energy so far at the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. Cheers, guys. Cheers, guys, because this is really good. It may feel uncomfortable, and yet it's not. And you know what, it's not uncomfortable because I feel like the shift has sufficiently taken place. It's already happened within you, within us, okay? The uncomfortable part about it is being in the old timeline or the old paradigm simultaneously while vicariously, or at least I would say energetically, living in the new timeline or the new paradigm for you. So energetically, we are moving forward. We are in alignment with the next paradigm or the big shift for us as individuals, which will also translate into a greater macro shift. But we're in alignment with it. And that is what's causing us to be able to move forward towards it. Okay. But we have to remember that we're in a physical reality. And even though energy shifts very easily and moves fluidly and moves very quickly, physical reality doesn't move as fast because it's denser. So it literally just can't move as fast. So your physical reality, our physical realities are needing time to catch up. Wheel of Fortune are needing time to shift, okay? So we're all feeling this energy right now. And okay, so here's another effect of what the moon in Aries could be or generating within you, because I know it really, now that I think about it, it's really generating this within me too. But there's a feeling of antsiness as well. I know I'm antsy as all get out. Like I have all these plans, I have all these ideas, I have all these things that I want to do, but it's just not time yet. And I literally just have to sit around and wait for the right time to strike, okay? It's crazy, but let's go on. Let's move forward. What else do we have for the collective at this time, please, Spirit? Five of Wands. Hanged Man. Are those part of the... Okay. All right. So overall energy now for the collective. Hi, enjoying the moment. Right now, what we have for the collective here is the Two of Cups. That's the overall energy. This is absolutely representing your relationship with yourself, okay? The bond, the flow that's happening within you, the union that's happening within you, all right? So as you know, the first card we got was the Page of Wands, and then a number of cards came out here, but I want to start with this one. The next card, or the second card that came out after the Page of Wands is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is representing the inharmonious energy of the past paradigm or the energetic shift that you're making. High universal passage. It's the energy of the past paradigm that you are moving forward out of. And it's showing up as the Five of Wands because it's not in harmony with the energy that you are resonating with. Yes, Orion? Really? Oh, well, it's not dinner time yet. Oh, here he goes. Uh-huh. Orion. Anyway, I'm losing my train of thought here. But the Five of Wands is showing up as an inharmonic energy that is not in resonance with where you are. So that's where the friction is coming from. Okay? But what we have, other than that, well, actually, this was the next one that came out. After the Five of Wands, we have the Hanged Man, all right? So this is the change in perspective. Now, the Hanged Man is also, while the Hanged Man can represent being restrained, in this situation specifically, it is representing personal restraint, holding yourself back, not getting involved, not fighting, not arguing, not tangoing, not allowing yourself to get wrapped up, not getting triggered. Okay. This is kind of giving me a little bit of a Five of Swords energy, only in the sense that you are in fact picking your battles or choosing your battles here. Fucking mosquitoes. You are picking or choosing your battles here. There are things that you just don't want to be involved with, that you just don't want to tangle with any longer because it's not part of the new paradigm. It's not. And I feel this energy of just not even wanting to get involved. And then that is confirmed by the next few cards here, which are the Two of Swords. Excuse me, guys. My allergies are acting up all of a sudden. It's the Two of Swords, the Magician, Strength, and the Fool. All right. So this is you keeping your blinders on and not engaging in the past circumstances. Period. Okay. This is you holding your strength. This is you manifesting the move forward. This is you, especially with strength, this is you holding your ego back and saying, look, no, don't even engage. Just let it go. Let it happen. It's fine. We'll be out of here soon. This is you focusing, or at least needing to focus all your attention and effort into the leap of faith that you're taking. The Magician and the Fool. Okay, this is you, the Two of Swords and Strength, the Magician and the Fool is you focusing on moving forward. With the Two of Cups being that energy of between you, the balance, the harmony, the union of the masculine and feminine within yourself, that is creating the fertile environment for new. Wow. For the new to come through. So you have the Two of Cups to the Empress, to the Ace of Cups, to the Ace of Wands. There you go. There is a new birth right there. That's beautiful. That is so, so beautiful, you guys. I love this for you. Do we want to talk about this five? Why would we even want to talk about the Five of Wands anymore? I don't know. Is there something that you guys want to know about the Five of Wands, or am I just feeling nosy? I'm not sure. Is somebody asking about... I think I'm just being nosy, right? Feels very hopeful, and you really need that right now. Well, excellent, Stormy Ganton. I am so glad that you tuned in and was able to receive it. Universal passage. I'm being nosy. Is there... Well, I don't want to... there got to be more things that we want to talk about. What do you guys want to talk about? Does anybody... If anybody wants a reading, you're more than welcome to get one. But otherwise, what do you guys want to talk about? Do you notice how, I'm not even trying? Normally, I would be selling it. Got to get those readings in. I'm available. Anybody want a reading? And at the same time, I'm kind of like, whatever. If you want a reading, you want a reading. You do want to know, Stormy. Okay. Well, that's fine. We actually know there's probably something we can talk about with this Five of Wands energy. People are fighting to hang on. This is definitely a matter of life or death situation in some cases. Okay. I love how I just said it definitely is in some cases, but whatever. I mean, and maybe it's not necessarily life or death. It's more, it's a survival thing, but I don't think it's actual death. Okay, well, no, actually, you're right. It is life or death, but it's life or death in terms of the ego, the old self, right? That's what's dying. That's what's perishing. That's what's moving out, the old. Let's talk about this Five of Wands a little bit. Make or break. Yeah. And yet, you guys, it's interesting because, yeah, this is kind of a make or break time. Okay, well, all right, Stormy. My heart goes out to you guys for that. But this is kind of a make or break time. But however, I feel like it is going to break, but it's also going to make. There's no doubt about that. I feel like this is going to really, even though this is probably really destructive and really challenging, I feel like it's really going to make some really beautiful things. It's perspective wise, it's like the art of letting people move on in life is so, yeah, it is. It's always difficult though. That's not always the easiest thing to do. You've been getting triggered when people don't keep their word, and you feel like you're being manipulated, but I don't want to react pissy about it. That's me too. I'm getting to the point where it's just like, I'll just cut you off without even saying anything. It's not even worth arguing. It's not worth getting upset about it. None of that. I don't, yeah. Oh, wow, Stormy, that's a lot. I am really so sorry about that. So sorry about that. Let's talk about this Five of Wands energy. This is the chaos of the past, right? 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what also, you guys? This is 5. I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't really felt like doing happy hour lately. And this is kind of, it's funny because this is going to go against a little bit of what I've been saying tonight, because talking about how, like, if I'm not in alignment with something, or a spirit really isn't moving me to do something, then I'm not going to do it. Happy hour has been one of those. And but like today, I got back home. I was like, no, I can go live for the collective. I mean, like, I'll go live and go hang out with people. That will be fun. And if people want to get a reading, they can get a reading. But I just, like, I haven't. And you know what I think it is? I got a lot of inquiries for that 1111 portal, like way more than I thought I was going to get. And man, I feel kind of drained from I do. It's kind of weird, you guys. But also, see, now this is, and this could be a, hi, Kamwa. Oh, you made it. Yay. Chaos from the past. Yeah, we're going to talk about that in a second. But also the 1111 portal readings that I did, that was like an idea to make up for not wanting to do happy hour that week. But this is an expression of the change, the shift in our actions, in our drives, you guys. And sometimes it's scary, but it works out in the end. It does. And that's where the trust in the universe, the faith in yourself, the belief in yourself and all that, that's where all that comes from. That's where, you know what I mean? All right. Anyway, let's talk about this 5 of Wands. I'm done shuffling. Let's just get into it. What's the 5 of Wands for the collective here, Spirit? Okay. Yes, sirree, Bob. All right. So the 5 of Wands here. This is creative energies. Or no, sorry. This is, well, yeah, it could be creative chaos, but these are chaotic energies from the past. Okay. These are the energies from the past. These are the energies that are no longer in alignment with where it is you're going, what it is you're wanting to do, right? It is the energy from the past, or the past timeline, or the past circumstances that are no longer in alignment with you. They are inharmonic, right? Well, these energies from the past are trying to maintain a sense of familiarity, a sense of normalcy. You may be experiencing certain individuals really rebelling against your shifts personally because of what they stand to lose from you shifting. But to clarify this 5 of Wands energy, you have the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. This is perseverance of the status quo. This is maintaining what used to be, trying to keep a familiar circumstance. And that is also further clarified by the energy that is at the bottom of the deck. The 8 of Swords. Mental entrapment. There are certain people around you that actually want to keep you in this old alignment, because underneath underneath the 8 of Swords is the Queen of Wands. All right, so these are individuals, or maybe a specific person. Could be a mother, or it could be a feminine energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be. It's just someone that wants to remain in alignment with this. I'm hearing codependency, toxicity, whatever the 8 of Swords represents, whatever the past is, whatever someone is trying to maintain of the past. Okay? You need to just cut that out. Queen of Swords. and maintain your control. Queen of Swords to the Emperor to the King of Swords. The decision is final. Queen of Swords, Emperor, King of Swords. Finally, followed by the Six of Swords. We are moving forward. The decision has been made. No ifs, ands, or buts. This is going forward, and people are sad. Five of Cups, because you're moving forward, the Chariot, and they're afraid. They don't know what that's going to mean. There's all kinds of uncertainty. There's all kinds of uncertainty, the Seven of Cups. But it doesn't matter what the uncertainty is, guys, because ultimately it's time. Judgment. It is time. It is time for this to happen. You have a pastime friend that is kind of in a similar state and placing their well-being on another person, and it's challenging. Yeah, you have so much compassion for them, but there's also the reality of moving. Yikes. Well, I mean, at this point, we just got to do it. We just got to do it at this point, you guys. 5, 4, 3. Five, 4, 3. R, you sent a question. Oh boy. Okay. I will look into that for you. But that's what I've got for the collective right now. There you are, R. There you are, R. Well, that's okay, because that was a collective reading, so now I can answer your question specifically. Can I just say big shout out to Stella. Not only is Stella a fantastic person and has been providing such wonderful things to the channel for so long, but she is the source of me receiving this fantastic microphone arm, and I couldn't be any more grateful. As I'm saying that, the Ace of Cups comes out. Big love to Stella for providing me with this arm. All right, R. We are going to look into. If anyone else would like to get a question, you're more than you're more than welcome to do so. I'm probably not going to stay on too long if people don't have any questions, because, like I said, I kind of just want to hang out. I want to go make dinner and chill with the cats and just enjoy the rest of my night. I'm ready. I'm gonna go to bed soon anyway. I'm tired. I'm littered. Oh boy. I agree with that, Kamwa. God will provide for you and everyone else if you let him. If they don't let him, you cannot fill that void for them. I haven't watched Abraham in a long time. I'm going to move this out of the way for a second. Oh, okay, here. Stormy, send $25 to this this link. I'm putting it in the chat right now. There you go. That's the link right there. So it's just $25 for a single question reading. Yeah. Let me get into that. Yeah. No. Yeah, I really don't need to be on here too long. I am fuzzy. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy, was he? Nope. Oh wait, no, we don't want this back up. Why is this back up? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Why don't we just close this? There we go. Okay. That's okay, Stormy. Go for it. All right, R. Let's get into your message here. Okay. R, are you still here with us? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I love it. Okay, R. So you want to talk about physically changing addresses. Okay. Let's talk about that. 5 shuffles. 1. What do you have? What messages do you have for Rhonda Spirit in terms of changing addresses? This is 2. 3. 4. Ooh, y'all, I am tired. 5. Alrighty. Boop. All right, R. Overall energy. It should, Stormy, but we'll see in a few moments. Overall energy for you, R, is strength. You're really needing to hold your strength through this time period because this is, I just heard the struggle is real. I got you, Stormy. I'm feeling like the struggle is real. I feel like you've been probably dealing with this for a while. And I'm hearing there's more to come. I mean, I don't want to make you maybe any more paranoid or nervous about it than you already are, but I just feel like the struggle, the fight is not over yet. You really need to hold your center through this. You're going to get through it. Don't worry about it. Underneath strength is the 6 of Cups. So I feel like there's something. I feel like the biggest. It's too late. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay. I just feel like because next, what's under the strength card is the 6 of Cups. I got you, Stormy. It's the 6 of Cups, so I feel like what is the strongest element, what you're really needing to hold your strength against here is whatever it is from the past that you are leaving behind. Underneath the 6 of Cups is the Queen of Wands. Yep, underneath the 6 of Cups is the Queen of Wands, to the 6 of Swords, to the 5 of Swords, to the Empress, the Hanged Man, and the Sun, to the Knight of Pentacles, to the Page of Cups. So I feel like what is happening here for you, or at least what you're experiencing right now is the fact that you're still having to move forward from whatever it is. Like, are you still living in an environment that represents the past? Like, are you moving out of like an ex's house or like a place that you shared with someone, maybe a family home or something? Because that's where I feel like that's funny. That's funny, Stormy. Because that's where I feel like most of this tension is coming from for you right now. Does that make sense at all? Oh God, that's gross. I see. Okay, so he's the one that's moving. No, wait. He moved you here and is all. Oh my goodness gracious. but you own the apartment. Like you're on the lease. Wait, is your question surrounding did that isn't why you decided to move though. Oh God. There's more? Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. I mean, I've been in that position before. Okay, but what's coming through here the most? What's coming through here the most is the tension that you're experiencing with him, because that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that there's tension in the home right now and you're literally just having to power through it. That's where strength is coming from as you're making this transition. So this is exactly how I see exactly how what I was channeling earlier could be, how that could be resonating for you at this time, because now I'm literally about to say the same thing. Like you're in between worlds, you're in between. Oh, Grace, thank you so much for that donation. You're in between worlds right now. Like you're in between the energies and you're literally just having to hold yourself. Don't worry. Don't worry about the fact that, you may have slipped a little bit. Like what the F ever. Like don't worry about that, okay? Let's see what else is here for you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 All right. So look, it's time. It's time for you to move. All right. I'm hearing this is set in stone already. And I'm getting that from the fact that at the root of your situation here you do have judgment. And then in your storyline, you have the Emperor to the King of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles, and this is absolutely mirroring the energy of strength here. Okay, you have the King of Wands and you have Strength that both represent Leo energy. Leo energies are fixed signs, so Leo is going to be passionate and bold about maintaining the decision that was made or maintaining the direction that has been taken. And so does the Emperor. All right. So, like, remain in your power. You're set. You're good. You're thriving and you're striving. But you have to, this is kind of like an energy of needing to keep your blinders on or just needing to keep your focus. Like, don't let anything distract you. All right. Or at least try your best not to let anything distract you. And like that Knight of Pentacles that we got to eventually at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it was after the Sun here. You just have to keep moving forward. Page of Cups to Justice to the Ten of Cups. This is gonna lead you to much greater happiness. But again, like I said earlier, the struggle is real, and it's okay. Just do your best to hold your center during this time. Okay. That's what I've got for you. 555. I hope that was helpful, R. You're welcome. Okay, next is Stormy. Oh, you guys. So I decided that I wanted to make some like taco salad type stuff. And normally when I make that for dinner, I make it with brown rice. But I think tonight I want to make it with brown rice pasta instead, some macaroni. That sounds really good. Anyway, Stormy. Stormy, let's get into your question, shall we? Shall we? Methinks we shall. That's right. That's right. Okay. Oh, universal passage. Wait a second. No, yours didn't go through yet, universal. Oh, no. Nope. There it is. I got you, boo. I got you, boo boo. Okay, so Stormy, you're next, and then we have universal passage. So, Stormy. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Stormy, first question for you, and this is just a logical question. This is not me trying to channel anything. How practical is it for you to get there by the end of 2021? Like physically practical, like how far are you going? Because I know you listed where you're trying to go, but I don't necessarily want you to throw out where you're actually living right now, but like, how far? Is it really far? Like logistically speaking. And maybe this is part of the channeling here for you. I'm going to do 3 shuffles for this, but maybe this is part of the channeling. Like logistically speaking, is it feasible? Hi, Amber. Is it feasible to get there by the end of 2021? Because keep in mind, we're already halfway through November. We're getting into December. We're in the holiday season. Prices are going to be much higher for everything. I almost want to I feel like I want to tell you, if you can wait until after 2021, if it's possible, if that is technically more feasible, I already want to tell you, maybe you should do that. Be more flexible with this time frame. Yes, honey, I've got myself a beer here. So cheers to you, baby boo. But Stormy, I'm going to give this 4 shuffles. I'm going to give this 4 shuffles for you. We're going to get your message here, but right. Thank you. I love it too. Like honestly, who the hell wants to move like in the winter also? I mean, I understand December isn't all but also, I mean, you're thinking, North Pacific coast here. I don't know. Stormy, are you with us? I just want to make sure before I move forward. Shaboom, papa lonk, pampa lonk, pampa lonk, pampa do, pampa lonk, pampa down. Do you guys want to hear me beatbox? I actually can beatbox pretty well. Yeah, if you want to super chat it, you can do that. I get it quicker if it's through PayPal, but like whatever. If that's better for you, then yeah, that'll work. Where's Stormy? Yeah, that's fine. I'm going with the flow here, baby boo. Oh my God, Niz, that is adorable. He asked you to heal his sock. Oh, there's Stormy. Is this making sense? I don't want to like blow out. I haven't done that in a long time. Happy hour is $25. But however, Amber, you're over on Patreon, so you get a 20% discount. Okay. I mean, I could go through the trouble of sending you an invoice that would give you the discount on there, but aw, thanks, Camois. I haven't done that in so long. Stormy, oh, your connection was lost for a minute. Okay, well, you're here now. So, before I'm gonna give this 4 shuffles for you, Stormy. But before I go any further, part of the message is kind of asking if it's really practical to do that, or to get that done by the end of 2021. Because keep in mind, we're in the holiday season now. That's gonna add difficulty to things. We're in the winter. Yeah, I'll send it. I got you, Amber. Give me a second. It is. Okay, good. Awesome. All right, we'll look into that for a second. Hold on, hold on. This is Amber. You have to give me a few minutes because I got to get your email address. I got to get your email. But Stormy, okay, good. Yes is the answer. Okay, excellent. 4 shuffles for you, Stormy, about moving here, and can you get there by the end of 2021? This is 1. 2. 3. I'm hearing yes, you can get there. 4. And 5. Oh no, just 4. Right, just 4. Just 4. Boop. All right. Let's see. Overall energy here. 5 of Pentacles. All right. Okay. So you definitely needing to have belief in yourself, faith in yourself. Okay. Trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust the universe, trust the divine. The 5 of Pentacles. Yes, exactly. Okay. The 5 of Pentacles is really just feeling like the doubt and the fear and feeling like you don't have enough, or you can't get there, or you're not capable of it, blah, 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 whatever. That's what the 5 of Pentacles feels like for you here. And that's confirmed by the King of Cups being at the bottom of the deck underneath that. Okay, you're definitely needing to hold your center. Don't allow the energy, don't allow the depression to drag you down needlessly, or to drag you down so much that you don't even try, or you don't work towards it, or you end up getting yourself wrapped up in all like the bull crap. Don't allow that to happen. Be gracious with yourself, be soft with yourself. Hi, Tasha. Be soft with yourself, be compassionate, allow yourself to feel your feelings, but also you got to keep it together here. Yeah. Hi, you woman, you. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh. This goes there. Yes. But then this is, yeah. One more. Okay. Okay, so so Stormy, it's interesting because I don't know exactly what's going on in your situation, but it kind of makes sense that you've never been depressed like this before. Because I guess what I'm feeling for you in this energy, Stormy, is that you're experiencing this change, this shift, being still physically in the old energy while energetically resonating with the new. I don't know why specifically, but with you saying that you're depressed, you're in a pretty strong depression that you've never been in before, it kind of makes sense why it's translating into that for you. I don't know. It just feels like it. Maybe there are certain elements to the situation that cause it to be that way. Okay, that's fine. I don't need all those details. But what you do have here in your situation is the root of the situation is the Queen of Pentacles for you. And this is why I feel like you're moving, because you're worth more. And actually, this is part of why this depression is happening, because I feel like maybe you're sensing this or resonating with this change as some sort of failure. Like it's translating into some sort of a failure, even though you are more than capable of providing. It's not a failure. And what I'm feeling for that, Stormy, is it's not your fault. You did everything that you possibly could. You did everything that you needed to do. It just didn't work out. It's not your fault. Don't take it personally. I think that's a big part of where the depression is coming from. In your storyline, however, and through your whole narrative here, you have a balance, a harmony, and a union between the masculine and the feminine within you. This is allowing you to really stand up for what it is you are worth here. Okay. In your storyline, we're starting you out with the Two of Cups, which is representing your relationship with yourself. After the Two of Cups, you have the Knight of Cups. So this relationship with yourself is allowing you or inspiring you to move forward with your heart's desire. And that heart's desire is to move away from the toxic, codependent, or destructive energies. The final card in your storyline is the Five of Swords, but I wanted to clarify that a little bit more. And it was clarified by the Ten of Swords to the High Priestess to the Queen of Cups. Okay, so the situation is ending. You need to trust your intuition, and you need to allow yourself to be very aware of your emotions, but also be very caring and compassionate to yourself as you make this transition. But also, the Queen of Cups here. Well, I'm sorry. Let me say this before I say that. So all of that, the Ten of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Cups was clarifying the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is really speaking to the desire that you hold to move away from the energies, to move away from the destructive energies. You're picking your battles here. You're consciously walking away from this kind of stuff. Also, last thing I want to say for you here is the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups are here representing representing this balance, this harmony, this union of the masculine and feminine within yourself, the Two of Cups. And it is exactly from this place that you are manifesting this new, the Magician, which is at the bottom of the deck underneath the King of Cups. Okay? So there you go. I hope that made sense for you. You know what? Go ahead and give them 2 slaps for me. How about that? Because that definitely deserves a slap. Okay. Amber, let me get your email address right quick. Hello? No, that's not. It's really not what this is what I want. Okay, this is what I want. Bye, Grace. It was good to see you. Thank you for the donation. Okay, Amber. I'm doing it. And then we have Universal Passage. And then, Amber, you'll be after Universal Passage, okay? Okay. I'm so slow right now. Oh. No, that's not it. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. You guys, I'm losing my mind. Losing it. Okay. All right, I have sent it. Well, good, Stormy. I'm glad. See, all these crazy things are happening. We were up in the club for a hot second. That's right. I'm going to get another beer. Hold on a second. Oh, hi, Jinx. What's up, Jinxie? No, it's not dinner time yet, kitty cat. You gotta wait. I'm hungry, too. boy, guys. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, Universal Passage. You are next. Amber, did you get that invoice? You probably did. Oh, well, no, I sent it. Okay. All right, Universal Passage. Let's see what we've got for you. General guidance? Gosh. What do you think this is? An open forum? Well, you would be right. I sent it to... Who did I send? Which one? I sent it to Seffi Muffins. Good night, Justine. I hope you all have a delicious dinner and a fantastic evening. Please give a hug and a kiss to your kids for me. Yeah. Yeah, actually, that's exactly what I think it is. Smart ass. All right, cool. Alrighty. Five shuffles for you, my dear. 1. 2. General message for Universal Passage at this time. 3. Oh. 3. 4. And 5 for you. All right, let's see what we've got for you. We're going to cut the deck. Boop. Okay. Ooh. 10 of Swords. Well, that's not so bad. I feel like you're over this already, though. Well, but then we get to the 5 of Cups. And yet I still feel like you're over it. I feel like you're more focused on the 2 cups that are still standing rather than the 3 that have spilled. Somehow this feels like old and outdated energy. All right. Yeah, Spirit wants me to just keep going. Oh. 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 Okay, so... when you experience times of changing from the inside out... no, Niz, that sounds like a perfectly normal situation or reaction. All right. Universal Passage. So there is some sort of old and outdated energy that you seem to be stuck in. It's so crazy that it's really funny. Yes. Hi, Orion. It's very funny because this is yet another one of those situations where I feel like the collective reading or the collective channeling that I did helped or is right in alignment with this, because you also, Universal Passage, feel like you are in a place, you're stuck in between worlds. And while I do feel like you've figured it out, you've ended the cycle, you've dealt with the situation, you went through the grief, you went through the heartbreak, you went through the pain of loss and all that kind of stuff. And now it feels like, because the overall energy is the 10 of Swords, but it's the 10 of Swords to the 5 of Cups. Now it kind of feels like you're standing there staring at this, whatever has spilt out, saying, why can't I just move on yet? Why am I still here? Why am I still stuck in this energy? Why am I still stuck in this space? Why am I still stuck in this environment? But Universal Passage, I feel like there's a piece of it that you actually haven't quite sufficiently let go of yet. because the rest of your reading is your storyline. Well, no, let me talk about this. At the root of this situation, you have the moon. And then clarifying the moon, because I wanted to get a little bit more. Clarifying the moon is the Eight of Swords. There's an illusion that's entrapping you, that's keeping you from energetically moving on. Even though there's still maybe an element of the physicality of the situation that hasn't quite changed yet, I feel like there's something that's emotionally still holding you back. In your storyline, you have Judgment to the Nine of Swords to the Queen of Cups. And in this universal passage, what I'm hearing is it's time to move on. That's what Spirit's saying to you. And you're getting trapped, or you're trapped in the Nine of Swords because you're saying, Spirit, I am moving on. I'm letting go. Why am I still here? Why am I still feeling this? That's the Nine of Swords. But also what I'm getting with the Nine of Swords is that you're afraid to actually face a certain element here. The Nine of Swords to the Queen of Cups. It feels like you're trying to avoid it. It feels like you're trying to get around it, but you can't. You're not meant to. This is a part of the clearing process. This is a part of the healing process. It feels like you're trying to put something off for later when it needs to be dealt with right now. The most ideal and opportunistic time to deal with it would be now, so that you have this clear space moving forward. What was that? Like, Spirit is literally saying that you don't want to be taking this with you. I got you, Amber. We're not going to allow you to take this with you. Even though it seems like, and it definitely feels like something that is like, well, no, it's not. And see, this is part of the Nine of Swords energy. This is part of how you're getting trapped in the illusion. Because on the surface, it may seem like you don't actually have to undertake this or handle this right now in order to necessarily move on. But Spirit doesn't see it that way. There is a reason why we want you to deal with this now, so you don't come up against it later. But no, we're not going to give you all the details. Just follow our guidance. Trust Spirit. Trust the universe here. We know what it is we're doing. There is a method to the madness. And as I'm speaking through it right now, universal passage, it's a fairly significant blockage because it's blocking the way. Acceptance of it being done and facing the unknown fully is what it feels like. Okay. And you know what's so funny? I was just going to say, it feels kind of minor and maybe even trivial. But maybe that's not the way your ego is seeing it. But it's a big part. Remember, actually, I don't know if you were here. I don't know if you were here for the beginning of the session when I was doing the collective channeling. But part of what I was saying for the collective was what we're learning here is faith. How to really surrender to the universe and surrender to the process. This is a big part of it. We are not going to be able to move on as a collective. We're not going to be able to move on individually, but also as a collective, we're not going to be able to move on until we allow the universe to just move us. Okay. Cheers to you, baby boo. Yeah. I totally understand that one, universal passage. You're saying it's an old role that you used to play that isn't you anymore, no matter how people want it. Yeah. That is one of the hardest things to let go of. I am in the same exact place. Huge spiritual lesson. That's what I have for you, universal passage. I hope that was helpful. I do. Ooh. All right, Amber. Yo, it's that Leo loyalty. I get it. There you go, Niz. See, this is why I encourage people to hang out and just chill with us and listen, because there are so many messages that could resonate for other people too. Just because it's for someone specific doesn't mean it can't resonate for you. Oh, oh, you guys. All right. Ambi Bambi. Oh my God, can I call you that from now on? Can I call you Ambi Bambi? Oh my God, I love it. I also love having this mic stand here because I could literally talk into the mic all sensual like and not even have to worry about it. Welcome to Divine Conversations After Dark. Ambi Bambi. I love it. All right, Amber. Uh-oh. Oh my God, Amber, it's happening. It's very SMR. You're here for it, huh? I'm loving it. Welcome to Divine Conversations After Dark. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, Amber. Amber, this is the big moment. All right, I'm hearing 5 shuffles for you. So we're going to do that, yeah? Guidance for the next week. 1. This is 2. This is 3. 4. And this is 5. Oh my God, yes, the Quiet Storm. Oh my God, you women, I totally remember the Quiet Storm. That was on, God, what radio station was that? Oh man. On WBLS. Yes! Oh my God! You are now tuned in to the Quiet Storm. Wait, Amber, was this 5? You were born on May 6th? Oh my God, that's right. I was born on May 6th. There's no wonder. This is why we get along so well. Oh my God, this is 5. All right, Amber, what is the guidance for you for the next week? For the week ahead, for the coming moments, Spirit is saying. Hold your power. You have the Emperor here. Okay, so there is a special caution. You need to maintain your authority here. Do not allow anybody to try and change things last minute, to try and slip anything under behind your back or unbeknownst to you. Also, specifically, do not let anyone try and emotionally manipulate you into changing anything last minute. You hold your authority as much as you can. Yeah. Underneath the deck is the 5 of Wands. Whatever. Let's cut the deck. Boop. 4 of Swords. There really isn't much that you need to do. I'm also hearing there really isn't much that you need to be prepared for because you're already prepared for it. So what I'm getting with the 4 of Swords energy here is just allow yourself to coast through this. But wait. Keep your eyes open. Okay? Like I said, you're prepared. You're ready to go. You're ready to do this thing. Signed, sealed, delivered. Like it feels like it's so prepared that all you, and maybe this is just figurative, but all you would really need to do is just show up, sign something or do something official, and then it's done. You don't have to do anything else. Okay? And the 4 of Swords is saying just coast through it. Keep yourself calm, keep yourself cool, keep yourself collected, keep your eyes open. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, Amber, I'm wondering if God, because I picked up on this as I was looking at the Emperor and channeling the energies from the Emperor, but now it's coming out in the cards in your storyline. And I wonder if your ex is going to try something, some sort of last minute emotionally manipulative tactic to get something in his favor. In your storyline, you have the Two of Swords to the Five of Cups to the Moon. The Two of Swords, keep your blinders on. Five of Cups. Hi, Natalie. Five of Cups, sorrow, despair, woe is me, the moon. It's a fucking illusion. At the root of the situation for you, Natalie, not Natalie, I'm sorry, at the root of the situation for you, Amber, is the Page of Wands. You have changed your tune. You have sufficiently changed. There is no going back from here. I don't even and this is kind of pissing me off, Amber, because there is no going back from here. This is literally, you've made your bed, now lay in it. Like, you're not going to get anything else, anything extra out of me now because your butt hurt. Page of Wands to the Ten of Wands. I wonder if, I don't understand why this is coming through, but there is a feeling here of of your ex, trying to manipulate you into staying or into keeping up some sort of the status quo. But the message here, the moral of the story is you have changed your tune in regards to that burdensome bullshit. So you really need to maintain your decision. You need to maintain your authority. You need to maintain the commitment, the decision that you've made, and the commitment to that decision that you have made. There is no going back from here. I mean, it literally is sickening to even have this come up at this point in the game. Like, this is straight up one of those situations where it's like, you should have thought of that. Shit, I was going to say months ago, but I really kind of want to say years ago. I just heard he's not going to get over on this one. He's not going to get away with this one. I don't even know what it is, but he's not going to get away with it. It just is not, it's not even logical. But whatever. That's what I've got for you, Amber. Otherwise, this is going to move forward smoothly. You really don't have much to worry about here. You don't, no, not even that. They're saying you have nothing to worry about. You're welcome. You are so very welcome, my dear. Sending much love to you and your child. Yes? Okay, that's it. The world. Spirit says, all right, Eric, that's enough. You're done. Go make dinner and go to bed because you're tired. Okay, fine. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to go make myself some taco meat with some brown rice pasta and some sauteed eggplant. And I'm going to enjoy my whole vanilla flan. I'm really nervous, you guys. Like, I'm really kind of scared that I'm going to eat that thing in like one serving. It's probably not going to make it through tomorrow night. Let's just say it's most likely not going to make it through tomorrow night. And do you guys want to see it? Like, it's not a small thing. It's not like a single serving, you guys. Look at it. Look. Oh, I have to take the cover off because now it's all like cold and stuff. But look at this thing. Look. This is it. It's this big ass thing of flan. Like, I'm such a fat ass. Like, I'm not a fat ass. But also, at the same time, like, I could literally... This is dangerous. I could eat this whole thing. Like, just smelling it right now is such a hazard. And you know what, though? And you know what, you woman, you're right. Because I'm not going to have shame in it. Because it's not even like they have this at the store all the time. Hi, Shannon. Girl, just eat it and be happy. What the fuck? I know. You know what? You right. And you know what? I am going to enjoy it. And I am going to go down in 3 days and buy myself another. Because you know what? When the holiday season ends, these will not be available. Although, I will have been trained to get a whole thing of flan instead of just one single serving. And I will be going down to the bakery that's down the block that has the best cheese flan I have had lately, up to date so far. And bonus, it's walking distance from my house. Like, I could totally go there and get a whole one. You guys, this is extremely dangerous. Oh, bread pudding. You know what, though? I mean, if I could eat gluten, I would totally be all over. Listen, let's be real. If I could eat gluten, I would be all over the baked goods here in Puerto Rico. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Yo, Puerto Ricans know how to do dessert. Like, I'm a huge fan of Puerto Rican food anyway, but baby, the desserts? Shit. I love you guys so freaking much. And I am going to go have my taco salad with my brown rice pasta and my beautiful flan. But I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm most likely going to do morning coffee tomorrow. Yeah? You can't catch up with the drool? I love you guys so much. Okay. I will see you all later. I hope you have a fantastic evening. And I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah? Take care. Bye.